What's going on, dude? It's your boy and the freaking Matrix. And the Nintendo Switch 2 is upon us. So that means by 2025, we're going to be, the Nintendo Switch is going to be released. When is it going to be released? We don't exactly know yet. Nintendo has not officially announced, but most likely is Nintendo. So we know it's going to be somewhere. It's usually near the holidays, right? It is usually near the holidays, November, Christmas, just when, kids are ready to, but for parents to buy their kids something really nice.
Hello, this is Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! And make sure to subscribe to Andy Matrix's channel. Now on with the show.
And I've been thinking, because the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to have, the computing power equivalent to the PlayStation 4. And that makes me think, is probably as powerful as a gaming laptop, right? Most likely it's as powerful as a gaming laptop. So, what games are going to be ported? What games are going to be ported to the place to the Nintendo Switch 2? And I was thinking of some PlayStation titles and PC titles that could possibly be released, within the first year or two of the Nintendo Switch lifespan. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna give you a list of games that could possibly come. AAA games. These are AAA games, by the way. Again, PlayStation 4 titles that can be easily ported because the Nintendo Switch is gonna have the computer power. So first on the list is gonna be Final Fantasy VII Remake. So not necessarily Rebirth because Rebirth is PlayStation 5, which is made with Unreal Engine 5. But Final Fantasy VII Remake, the PS4 version or the integrated version, can definitely be ported to the Nintendo Switch too. And that was the first thing that came to mind because it's one of my favorite games. And it's already on the PC, and I imagine within the first year or two, I mean, Square Enix is probably already thinking about or working on making a version for the Nintendo Switch too, because Square Enix has they've changed their ways. They're going to all platforms, so I imagine they're already thinking about games that they're going to bring to the Nintendo Switch too, right? And then next on the list is going to be God of War and not Ragnarok. Again, Ragnarok came out for the PlayStation 5. We're talking about PlayStation 4 games here. So, most likely, okay, God of War is going to be. The first God of War that came for the PlayStation 4 is going to be ported to the PC. Most titles that end up on the PC, from PlayStation to PC, then they're gonna end up being Nintendo Switch 2. I definitely see God of War making it to Nintendo Switch 2, because it's just such a popular title. It was very successful, sold about over 20 million copies, and I see it, man. I see it being one of the first few. And then after that, I do see the Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima was again another very successful game. Um, and I know this. I believe it has a PC version already. Part 2 is already being worked on. Most likely, it's gonna come for the PlayStation 5. And I see, because it was pretty critical acclaim. Ghost of Tsushima became so popular that people actually started looking historical facts about Tsushima Island from Japan. Ever since the game came out, like so many people started doing historical research. That's what was so cool about the game. Up next, we have the very popular Western, shooting game, Red Dead Redemption. I'm not really into like shooting games, but I do like me some cowboy stuff. Some cowboy stuff back in the old Wild Wild West. That genre of movies and that genre of video games really interests me because that was the early days of America colonization, and it was such an interesting time, those early days, and just getting a glimpse of what it was like. It's it's so breathtaking. And then the accuracy of the game, taking place during that time, the weapons that you use, and just the world itself. It was um, it was pretty wild, should I say? Definitely see this coming to the Nintendo Switch 2. Popular title. I believe probably the first game, maybe the second game. I'm not quite sure. No, they'll probably like install it one at a time, within the span of a year or two. And then next on the list is Horizon Zero Dawn, another really popular PlayStation 4 game, already on the PC. This game. This game was actually very, very popular when it first came out. I didn't pay much attention to it because I don't know. It seemed more sci-fi than fantasy. I'm more of a fantasy type of dude. But this game became really popular. It had a very interesting female lead, and it was super. It was absolutely. It was breathtaking. It took the gaming world, by storm. Next on the list is Bloodborne. Bloodborne is in that gaming genre similar to Souls, like Dark Souls, and yeah, I actually do see this coming to out of that genre of games. I do see this coming to the Nintendo Switch too. And then after that, the next title it is Grand Theft Auto 5. And Grand Theft Auto, GTA. If not 5, then probably 4. I don't know. I think they have one of the. I think they already have 3 Grand Theft Auto 3 on the Nintendo Switch, but for Nintendo Switch 2, 4 or 5 are most likely going to come to the Nintendo Switch 2 due to its computing power. And GTA being the title that the controversial title that has always been, it's it's probably one of the first PlayStation originals that are gonna come to the Nintendo Switch. So can't wait. So the Nintendo Switch is going to be a really awesome console, and all the ports that it's going to receive. It's yeah, I imagine this game is gonna have so many games. The Nintendo Switch 2 is gonna have so many games when it comes out, and this is the mistake, the absolute mistake that the PlayStation 5 made, because the PlayStation 5 when it came out, it just didn't have enough titles for people to justify buying it, and then Sony wonders why it did so horribly. But hey, are you gonna get the Nintendo Switch 2? If you are, make sure to comment below. Tell us your story. Like this video, share this video. Make sure to share it on social media and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Everybody, this is Andy Matrix. Godspeed, baby.